Okay. Sorry about that. No, I don't have sub badges yet. That's why I just got home. I was like, I have to get everything going. Uh, yeah. No, I don't have sub badge. What I mean by like the mic arm is, you know how like his mic he can move it closer or further away. I can't do that because I don't have that swing arm that he has, where he can move the mic closer and further away. Mine is just sitting on my table, on my desk. Um, but I why do you insist on doing this game every single time? Uh, there we go. There's good life at least. Let me know how the sound is. Because again, I've been adjusting stuff. Not like adjusting stuff like, oh, I've been messing with it before stream, but that to get the original alerts to work, I had adjusted it, and it involves adjusting the game audio now for all the games that I have been playing. So yeah. Uh, but how are y'all? How's your Friday going? Um, yeah, Car, we're near the end, I believe, because I think this is the last mission of the game. Um, and it did not save me taking a picture of them. There we go. Uh, what is this over here? Ooh, glass bead. I really don't need those. Um, yeah, it seems like a lot of this game is just can be played however you want, but like the main story itself is really short. At least that's kind of what I got from reading the achievements. Uh, but yeah, there was something I wanted to say. Oh, hold on a second. Sorry, there's a bug I want to take care of. Uh, oh, I am so sorry to hear that, Carp. That sounds miserable. There we go. There's the fun to run at least. Um, oh, I have to give him the photograph. Hey, if it isn't the poor woman Sherlock, I got something to tell you if you were. Got your tongue, dear Hayward? It appears as if you're under a great deal of stress. Hiding a secret, are we? Well, considering it was a cockroach, I wanted to take care of it, Carp. Well, that was quick. Yeah, you got me. Truth is, out with it now. Imagine you're at a confessional. I mean, oh no, the vicar isn't there. I might have figured out who killed Elizabeth. Have you seen Texas cockroaches, Carp? No, still haven't gotten my car back. Well, I simply can't ignore a lead like that. But if you wish to have me spring into action, you need to show me proof.
Oh.
Bleeding Nora. Um, think you can Google this term and it'll come up. Let me check. Yeah, you can Google Texas wood roach, and you'll see how big Texas wood roaches are. Uh, Bleeding Nora. Again, Texas wood roaches aren't tiny. Yep, pretty damning photo, isn't it? What's this chap? And half the time they run at you. Uh, what's this chap doing with Elizabeth's wheelchair? Roland would never give it up. And besides, it's important evidence. How did this happen? How? Right. Thank you for this intriguing piece of evidence. I feel I may need to look into this in greater detail on my own. I'll be in contact again later. It's Cart's favorite character. I had no choice, right? Goddamn hellhole. Why did you move the cursor back in the middle of the screen, game? Wholly unnecessary. Port back to Nicholas. Oh. Sorry, this week was really exhausting with work. Lots of making phone calls, and I hate making phone calls. Especially because it's something that isn't my fault. But because I'm at the bottom of the hill, I'm getting all the shit. A subhuman is only as good as the method by which its master utilizes it. That's what I always say. I see you finally found the first specimen. What are you waiting for? Go collect the other two, right now! You still have two left to find. Which are you planning to go after next? Immature specimen.
For the sake of science.
An immature specimen. In other words, I need you to bring me a filthy little brat. Do note that you won't find many to choose from, as is par for the course in the countryside of an advanced nation. In any case, it's absolutely essential that I get my hands on an immature specimen. Can't afford to be choosy here. The name of the specimen I require is Emma Macaulay. Now go, and get to work, subhuman. If you can't afford to be choosy, then why not choose the White brothers?
Swine!
How dare you pollute my ears with your opinions, subhuman? Nevertheless, you brought up a valid point. I'll offer you a supplemental explanation, just this once. For the time being, I'd like to refrain from any unnecessary clashes with the Redmond White. And it will be easy to force the Macaulays to accept an offering in the form of compensation after all is said and done. In addition, acquiring Emma will also net me Charlotte and Clay as well. Can a creature of your intelligence comprehend the full scope of how rational a choice this is? Just feed the brat some food laced with catnip. She'll transform into a cat. Then, once she's too dazed to stand up straight, simply drag her here. That's always the best way to deal with snotlings. I do like the term snotling. Just be careful when feeding her. She has the tongue of a cat. Why do you know how her tongue feels, huh?
Swine!
What are you standing around for, subhuman? Haven't you ever heard of the saying, time is money? Bring me my specimen at once. I know, why does he know how her tongue feels? Oh, you're more upset about us drugging someone. I mean, psh, that's normal. Who doesn't drug people? This is very somber music. Will it be? Feed me. Good grief, you look worse for wear. Let me guess, you're hungry? The job I'm... Oh, good grief, I'm just a little tired. It threw me off because I just assumed he was talking again. Good grief, I'm just a little tired. The job I'm working on right now is a real pain in the ass. Speaking of which, do you serve anything with catnip in it? Catnip? My, now that's not an order you get every day. Let me have a think. Right, I think your choices might just be my stargazy pie with catnip powder, or my catnip laced summer pudding. Before you ask, catnip replaces the cinnamon in the pudding. You're way more prepared for this than I thought you'd be. Well, good grief, what can I say? I'm a pro! Just promise me you won't go using my food for anything untoward. Oh no, of course not. Promise. You'll need to be especially careful on those 2 days between a full moon and a new moon. Walk around with food that's got catnip in it during a time like that. A member of Team Cat might find themselves in a right old state. Good grief, Thingbag gives me the wibblies. I will, it's kid. They can have a full course meal.
Yeah.
Oh, you really are a pro. Sorry to keep you waiting. Another great part about this dish is that it still tastes great even if it gets cold. Oh, whatever you do, don't feed it to a cat. Make him all tipsy like. And you'll be in for a world of trouble.
Yeah.
Okay, I owe you one. Okay. Pick up either meal nice cat to Emma, Clay, or Charlotte when she's in her cat form. Oh my god. I have to wait till a full moon. So I'll just set that right there. So then. How are y'all? Oh, no. Oh yeah, yep. There we go. Side quest. What does that test I go to? Yes, get to Sherlock Holmes somewhere in town. I need to use that to figure out who has it. That's right. Oh, no Sherlock Holmes. Landscape. Cool poster. Portrait. Probably not Sherlock Holmes. No. No. You got a picture back here? No. No, Sherlock. Nope. Oh, okay. Maybe the butcher shop has it to throw you off. Has a lot of grand almonds in there. So this is gonna be real riveting waiting for the full moon section. I don't know. I don't know if there's a tracker of the full moon cycle. Um, yeah, so I'm just gonna do some side quests, I guess. Um, I forgot that I'm supposed to be doing the drink queen. I need a drink. Okay, got hack into the whole thing. Yeah, we can't do that 'cause she's been turned into a dog. Look, I don't think I have the stuff to. I don't even think I have close to the stuff needed to make a nice garden. Like, it is ridiculous the stuff that you need. Like, where am I supposed to find half this shit? Plus, she's not here. 'Cause work. Yeah, their work's closed. Um, I don't even know where to start looking for half that shit. It looks like we're close to a full moon. Uh, yeah, like it's almost a full moon. So that's good at least. The grass only finds you certain things. Like, I don't know where to find half the shit. Now it's full moon time. Now it's full moon time. Okay. So, probably already ate the little bit of food there. Oh no, you woke me up in the middle of the night. Perfect. Hopefully that food's still there. No, my food despawned. Ah, this is gonna suck. Okay, well. Hold on. AFK real fast. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Like I said, I had just got home, so I went and made dinner. Um, that was a frozen pizza. I just finished cooking. It's still way too hot to eat, but I had to go get out of the oven. Um, okay, so then we'll fast forward. Oh no, I'm not tired really. Um, but okay, so then I think what we're going to have to do is buy and eat that meal a bunch so that I can then cook it. So that I can then cook it outside and bring it to them when it's midnight. And it's about to turn 7, which I think then means everyone goes home to turn back to normal. And then, uh, in the, at like 8, everyone comes back out and goes to their locations. There's the vicar. He looks stupid. I do like Miss Jan, though. She looks adorable. Oh, ciao ciao. He does look pretty spiffing with his glasses. Okay, yep, sound alerts are broken. I'm not hearing shit. Fucking sound alerts. Okay, now everyone turns back. I think I'm just gonna turn off sound alerts. Like, just get rid of it. Oh, okay, good night, Carp. I hope you feel better soon. This is horrible if this is. This is an intended way to do it. This is horrible. There's a chance that it's just not how it's supposed to be. Yeah, it's something to do with how sound alerts works. For whatever reason, it likes to play the audio for you guys, but not for me. Um, and I'll get it to work for like a week, and then it'll stop working again. And I won't have done anything different. It'll just stop working. So I think I'm just gonna get rid of it, uh, since it just keeps breaking. Hey, Nightbug, we're eating a bunch of catnip laced food so that we can learn the recipe, so that we can then make it tonight to give to a kid to drug them. Um, I only can turn to a cat and a dog, which we've been able to do for a good while now. But yeah, right now we have gorged ourselves on this food. But how you doing, Nightbug? Yeah, I might reach out to another one of my streaming friends to see what they do for their instance of it. Um, sound alerts, I mean, but yeah, for Christmas. Oof. Yeah, getting prepared for Christmas can be a lot. Okay, this should be enough. Okay, now I can make it. Okay, what all does it need? Sardine. Okay. Um. Hmm. Don't know exactly where I'll get that. Maybe the shop sells it. The butcher, I mean. Hopefully. Because if he does, then we're gonna have to make quite a bit of it to get prepared for... Where is he? Does he not work on Sundays? I really don't want to have to buy one of those pies. I'm just gonna have to buy one of these pies and hold on to it until it's nighttime. And we need to stay in front of the McCauley's so that uh, we can catch the kid. Well, that's nice that they basically locked the kid in place until it's time. Oh, do I have a book on me? Please don't have a book on me. Book. Heavy book. Oh, okay, that helped out a lot. Okay, skipping 8 hours? I'll take that. No, this one was glasses, because they're wearing glasses. No, no, I wasn't trying to give it to you. No, I have to wait till you're a cat, okay? Just because it got near you doesn't mean I'm trying to give you the food. Yeah, that one was glasses, because they had glasses. Bunny had their backpack in front of them and they were holding it. And they didn't have glasses. And then there's another kid, and I don't remember what his thing was. Um, oh yeah, he was hats because he wore a hat. And then when there was the alien, that was the amalgamation of all three. It had glasses, a hat, and held the bunny in front of them. Oh no, this is the bunny. I got too close. No, you don't want to. Shut up, kid. Um, as the bunny backpack. There are rabbits in this game, but you're supposed to kind of like eat them. Roombas have no sense of, you know, decorum. They're always interrupting things. Well, there's a kid that we call Bunny, like the character calls Bunny. Uh, but I was pointing out that they all have that bunny backpack. Just one of them holds it, and that's why they're called Bunny. So I've been working on jokes for the birthday stream. I've come up with some. Uh, they're all groaners, so it's gonna be great. And I need to put together some animal facts. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, can you turn into a cat now? I think you turn into a cat now? Or is it not until midnight? Is it... Like, what is it? Like, the summer solstice right now? It has to be midnight for it to be nighttime? No, I have no update on the car situation. Okay. And turn to a cat. Cat. You want food? Meow, meow, meow.
Really does work.
Well done. Leave the rest to me.
Well done, huh? Am I really doing the right thing?
No.
Once my debt gets paid off, I can finally escape this hellhole. I just did what I had to, okay?
No, you skipped an entire line. Okay. Nice for you to put me right outside his lab. Okay, call me a subhuman. Finally, at long last, you've brought me the second specimen.
Pointless.
You subhumans are such low, unproductive creatures. Now then, allow me to jog your inferior memory regarding the third and final specimen.
For the sake of science.
The exceptional specimen? It's hard to find much variety in a bland, prehistoric such as this, but so be it. Martha Berryman should do fine as my average adult female specimen. The name of the exceptional specimen I need is Lynette Burley. She is pretty exceptional. Now go and get to work, subhuman. That's Lynette exceptional. Are you talking about the fact that she has one giant fucking arm? I mean, if you're asking me, there isn't one normal person in the entire town, but still.
What a bore.
Imbecile. These rural bottom feeders are nothing but the epitome of mediocrity. Any variance is a sliver of natural deviation. Lynette possesses monstrous strength that's foreign to most females. You had to call them females. She is deserving of special attention. You sure do like capturing a lot of girls. That's what we call gender bias, in case you didn't know.
Swine!
Subhuman, how dare you accuse me of being sexist? Are we sure that this guy isn't Gary? When I say gender, I mean gender as seen from a biological perspective, physical and mental advantages. I simply wish to thoroughly analyze all the elements that could influence future test results, and nothing more. Steal one of her sheep and bring it here. Once Lynette finds out that her sheep is here, she'll come of her own accord. You would be wise to go for the sheep when everyone else is asleep. I'll have a secret exit prepared for it. Alright, jeez. Okay, well, this is perfect time. And then you're gonna tell me why am I still standing here?
Swine!
What are you standing around for, subhuman? Haven't you ever heard the saying, time is money? Bring me my specimen at once. Alright, and then he teleports back over there, and now I can leave. Now I can leave. Now I can leave. So, perfectly, it's nighttime already. So let's get on our sheep so we can steal another sheep. Tipsy Charlie, come here, bud. You're fine, bud. I was trying to hit Horatio, but I just kind of slid off. So, my question is, does Lynette turn into an animal? And if so, is she here? I am not seeing her. Okay. That's boring. I'm sure she does turn into an animal. I just don't see her. I'm a sheep stealer. How'd it come to this? Relax, relax, it will all be okay. I just have to deliver it to the mad scientist.
Yeah, baby!
She got over it pretty fast. Okay, that should do it. Wait, I'm not so sure about that. No, it's too late to be doubting myself. That mad scientist isn't working alone. He's got all of Morning Bell News backing him up. If I try to mess with them in the name of my own pathetic little justice, they'll just fire me and hire someone else to do the job. It'd be better for everyone if I handle this, as opposed to someone who doesn't know anything about how this town works. What a nice job back there. You say so. I'm heading out to Burley Farm. I'll leave the rest in your hands. The farm? But why? You did your part. Now it's time for me to do mine. They say that good work only ever follows a good rest, so just go home and rest for today. Wonder what keeps him so motivated to keep doing his job. I do like how, as a dog, she still has one super buff arm.
Incredible! Truly incredible!
I chose a terrible time to take by pizza. Can you possibly comprehend the full scope of how incredible this is, Subhuman? I knew this was a bad idea. Why are you even doing all these tests anyway?
So?
Why?
Swine!
Subhuman, did you just question the purpose of my experiments? Yes, yes, you know. I happen to thoroughly enjoy subhumans of your ilk. Allow me to explain exactly what purpose these tests will serve. Sorry, I'm just really hungry. I will begin by showing all the other subhumans a video of my Trinity Incredibilis ray transforming people into dogs and cats. Then I will have psychology experts spread the word on how this phenomenon is good for your health. Lastly, I'll have all those rotten lawyers draft up a policy that will make my entire operation legally watertight. Hardly a trifle when I think of all the subhumans who will happily line up to hand over their hard-earned money.
Nope.
Yeah, right. People will catch on to a scam like that in no time and bury your ass in all kinds of accusations and attacks.
Ridiculous.
Imbecile. Why would I ever want to avoid that? In fact, I'm going to make sure I encourage the hate. I'm going to use my Trinity Incredibilis ray to transform all the subhumans in this town into cats and dogs. Then I'm going to stream it live on the internet as miraculous new treatment that could save your life.
Seriously?
Do that. All those subhumans out there who think they're so smart and clever will watch my stream and say, "It's fake, it's so obvious. Ban that asshole's account." But then another group of subhumans who are willing to grasp at anything in order to sustain their health will rise up and say, "They're trying to cancel this revolutionary new medical treatment. It's a conspiracy run by power-hungry corporations." You really think it will go that smoothly? Of course it will. How could subhumans react any other way? And the subhumans whose excess funds are burning the biggest holes in their pockets will rise up and say, "Those bigoted hicks out in the countryside actually tried to keep this miraculous new treatment secret from the rest of us? If something that amazing really exists, then I deserve to have first dibs on it, because I've got the money to pay for it." And once they succeed in deleting my video and my account, they will inadvertently prove the conspiracy theory was true. Subhumans who wish to try this new medical treatment will instantly start registering the moment I reveal my new facility. Morning Bell News stocks will skyrocket, and my research funds will multiply infinitely. And in the end, my research team will go down in history forever. You needn't worry, I'm a fair man. I will ensure all who cooperate with me attain their own piece of the glory. Rejoice, subhuman. Your name will be recorded in the great book of scientific history. Well, if I care. Ha 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 ha. I have no idea who that is. Mic test, mic test. Can you hear me? Yes, and it appears there isn't much lag. Good. Looks like that satellite connection was worth its exorbitant price after all. Okay, Flora Kelly has quite the bop. Of course it was. You expect a modern scientist to go on researching in a primitive region that lacks internet access? Well, good to know we managed to kill two birds with one stone. Now, I want you to silence yourself for a moment, Nicholas. It's very nice to finally make your acquaintance, Naomi Hayward. I'm Flora Kelly, CEO of Morning Bell News. Oh, so you're the big boss. In that case, I got something to say to you. This mad scientist of yours has no concept of what human rights are. He's nuts. Everything that's going on in this little lab of his is a total compliance nightmare. Is your entire HR team asleep at the wheel? Yes, it all sounds very complicated. And how could you ever sign off on any of this bullshit? Listen here, my little idealistic journalist. What do you think is necessary in order to uphold human rights? Well, Constitution, laws, activist groups, and stuff? How naive. Money is all you need to uphold human rights. And so we make as much money as we can and pay taxes as we are legally obligated to. Then, the government uses that money to protect the human rights of all the other people in the whole wide world. To modern people like us, stocks with long-term growth are far more important than short-sighted human rights problems. But the more time passes, the more global our world becomes. How many of the 196 countries in our world do you think are seriously worried about human rights issues? For the modern world, human rights are minor league products with very low profit margins. Now, is that the only direct appeal you have for your CEO, Miss Journalistic Justice Warrior? In that case, I'll leave the rest to Lucy. Lucy, if you would be so kind. Huh? I thought Lucy was supposed to be over here. What? You actually thought she'd be physically traveling with them? How awfully antiquated of you. It's 8 hours from JFK's to Heathrow, then another 8 from Heathrow to Rainy Woods. Talk about a waste of time. Bye now. This is our first time doing a video chat, isn't it? Hi there, it's me, Lucy Turner, special correspondent from Division 2 of the CEO's office at Morning Bell News. You know, Lucy, I have to admit, I never imagined your company was this bad. Now, I'd like to begin going over the current schedule. First, tomorrow morning. Before that, Lucy, just answer one question for me. Are you on their side too? Miss Hayward, I'm afraid I don't understand your question. Unless you have any other pressing matters, I'd like to return to the task at hand. Oh, that reminds me. I really like that story you sent me. The one about Dick Whittington and his cat. Huh? What are you talking about? Now then, back to the schedule. I didn't send her a story about Dick Whittington. Even Lucy betrayed me. How could I have been so stupid? I need to do something. Can't let them get away with this. I know. I'll just tell everyone in town what's going on and get them to help me out. Worksheet robber. End of the line. Oh. Oh, you're not telling me to stay at home because the thing's over. Okay. Hey, Casey. Oh, well, I appreciate you saying hi, and hope you enjoy the food that you're getting. Hey,
Out of here, you!
please, just don't talk to me. Okay. Well then. I think people know who I am and what I did, and now they hate me. Hey,
Go!
so when do you think you'll be getting out of our hair? Don't think they like me anymore. I think everyone in town kind of hates me. Yo, got a minute?
Away with you!
You're still here. I'd vacate myself from the premises if I were you.
I get the feeling you're not flavor of the month around here anymore, Naomi. Don't worry though. They're not mean enough to take the house away from you.
And we don't know
So
that.
if you get a bit peckish or need a nap, you can still head home. Not sure I'd recommend it, but Dr. Anderson might even give you some food if you're desperate.
Why are they throwing all the bops in at the end of the game? That's a very good question. Also, I have a feeling this might get muted. I have nothing to say to you. You'd best leave town as soon as you're able. Oh no, will Fiddleman not even talk to me anymore? Hey, Grandpa. He didn't even play notes for me. Hey, got a minute? I've lost all faith in you, Private Howard. You best make yourself scarce. Yo.
Get lost.
Oi, get out of here. Yo. You end up being even more of a prat than I took you for. Oh no, I don't want Jan to yell at me. I like Jan. Okay. Now easily we crumble under the devil's temptations. Okay, you don't have room to talk. Mister walks into post all day. Hey,
Out, I say.
you broke your poor auntie's little heart. Shoo, shoo, away with you.
Off with you.
Oh no, don't you dare talk to me, you revolting little worm. Oof. It's your favorite character.
Lobster!
You're the last person I want to see right now.
Lobster! Hey, what's your game?
Hey, how am I the last person? There ain't anyone out there who can do a cooler pose than me. Yeah. Hey, you don't seem yourself today, yuppie. You sure you got what it takes to keep on keeping on out there? Oh, I know. I'm gonna take pictures so you can see just how much of a loser you look like today. Do whatever you want. Damn, something's really got you down. Don't tell me you're thinking about quitting the newspaper business. It might be at this rate.
What's that?
Huh? What did you just say? You think a talentless scrub like you could ever make a living doing anything other than smithing words? You still have that big-ass debt, don't you? Why would you throw away the only good thing you got going for you? Don't want to, but... Enough whimpering already. Just tell me what happened, yuppie. I'll give you a little counseling session for free, just this once. Well, you see, blah blah blah. Serves you right, Benedict Arnold. No, I deserve it, okay? You don't need to rub it in.
Hey, what's your game?
You don't get it, dummy. You're not trying to ostracize you. What? You're still being kind to you, even though you don't freaking deserve it.
What's that?
Hey, come on, he stole shit and even kidnapped people. If we were anywhere else, he'd already be in the can by now. Not a single one of them turned you in, right? They just told you to leave. Oh. Took you long enough? Now you figured it out, you know what you really need to do, right? Yeah, you need to stop Morning Bell. You need to take responsibility for what happened and stop those assholes. Otherwise, I'll just be accepting the death of journalism. Social media gave everyone the ability to become a news source themselves. Without justice, the news business will crumble like a pillar of dust. We're real pros. We need to use the power of the news to stop evil from screwing everything up. Just how stupid are you? You think that shit has anything to do with being a real pro? Oh, right. It was still a pretty good speech, though. I don't usually say this, but it brought a little tear to my eye. A tiny one, but still. I have respect for that wicked speech of yours. I thought I might just help you out on this one, yuppie. Daniel, really?
Hey, what's your game?
You freaking chowderhead. It's still too early to be thanking me. I mean, we can't clean up this whole mess by ourselves, now can we? You need to find someone in town who's willing to help out. Got any ideas, yuppie? Someone in town who's willing to help out. Oh, Okay, I'm glad you had an idea, because I did. Which, damn, you've got some weird connections. You're a daft one, ain't you? I know. So just let me start off by apologizing. Really, really sorry. No need to apologize, sweetheart. I already figured out just how foolish that silly little head of yours was. But I'm happy to see that you feel at least a little guilty for what you did. So I'll forgive you. Thanks, so are you one, Granny. I see old ladies like her in San Francisco all the time. Pretty good friends with some of them, too. Alright, Lucy, it's meeting time. Lucy, but she's... Oh, come on, Yuppie. Don't tell me you didn't notice. Huh? Notice what? Didn't Lucy mention the Dick Whittington story to you? Now that you mention it, she did. That's a story about the guy who made buku bucks thanks to his cat and used it all for charity, right? So by that, Lucy's trying to say, if there's a way to use Morning Belle's evil plans to do some good, you idiot, it was all code. Ain't that right, Lucy? Yes, Daniel, that's exactly what I meant. Deep down, you knew you could still trust me, right, Naomi? Yeah, of course I did. I was like, yep, that's my Lucy. I knew I could always count on her. What are you looking at me like that for? I'm glad to see that your spirits have been lifted a bit, Naomi. Thanks. Now let's get down to business. Beat the Huns. Before I begin, I'd just like to make one thing clear. I don't think that physically stopping the stream will get us anywhere. After they deal with us, they'll just try and do the same thing again. Instead, we need to make sure that their plan ends up benefiting us instead. They know that the stream will incite criticism, they've even worked that into their plan. What if it ends up inciting more backlash than they're prepared to handle? Make him a Nazi. We can utilize that to get the people on our side. It makes sense, but how the hell are we going to do something like that? Imagine what would happen if they fired the ray at the townspeople and they were already transformed. Strange laser being fired at cute little dogs and cats, and nothing happens? What would people think? Damn, that's wicked smart, Lucy. Except it transforms them into people if they're already an animal. He's been doing this. People are gonna lose their shit. Just think about it. Huge news agency streaming animal abuse? Live? Morning Belle's been advertising the trendy Incredibilis ray as some miraculous new medical technology or whatever. So they fire it and it just fizzles out. We'll get torn apart even more for faking everything. I don't know, though. I think there are a few problems with this plan. And what if Dr. Asshole decides to fire the ray at human beings?
Yes.
I can interfere with the streaming plan. We need to show cute little kitties and puppies if we want people to keep watching through to the experiment. I'll force them to fire the ray at cats and dogs to keep the public's attention. That should work. It's batshit crazy, but it should work. Let me think of another problem, though. Morning Bell, it's this big-ass global corporation, right? Unless we get a boatload of people to watch this animal abuse video, it ain't gonna gain any traction. We'll use Flamingo. Nomi has around 150,000 followers. Daniel has around 90,000. Man, Daniel, you suck. I'll have our marketing team work on boosting those numbers even further. Neither of them will be able to upload any photos to Flamingo while we're working on this. But until the day of the stream, it will make sure both accounts attain international notoriety.
Seriously?
People can really do that? Jeez, alright, last question. How do we make sure nothing happens when the ray gets fired? Yeah, I was just about to say that. We'll need everyone's help to solve this one. First, we'll need to make sure the device can't be used until the stream begins. We're using vampire's blood to power that trendy right? That's simple. We just guzzle it all down before the stream starts.
Yes.
Sounds good. Best of luck. Yes, drinking. Vampire's blood is ultra rare whiskey, right? Sounds like a job for me. I'm gonna switch that. I'm gonna drink all that shit. You know, I was thinking. Yeah, I'm really glad Lucy's on our side. End of the line complete. Late night binging. sneak into the lab and drink all the vampire's blood. Dude, we got this. We can chug. And we drank the vicar under the table. Come out, little sheepy. Come on, Charlie. Nope, almost made it. Yep. Okay, there we go. Just hit the button.
Swine!
What do you think you're doing here, subhuman? Well, nothing, really.
Get lost.
I'm busy preparing for the stream. Get your filthy particles out of my sight at once. Yes, sir.
Oh, jeez.
I'm going to work. I'm gonna have to sneak in at night. Now you tell me, game. Okay, Charlie.
Yeah, baby! Yeah, baby!
Well, we will head to the bed. Hello. Need someone? Just ask me. Dr. Anderson left all these great directions for me to follow. I'm here to shop. Okay, well, you offer me nothing that I want. Okay, time to pass the time. No, we won't sleep any. But we will take a shower, because I saw that our charisma little sprinkles had disappeared. Who knows if we need them. Okay, Charlie, let's go. Okay, it's now officially nighttime. Go inside. No greater motivator than a free brew. Don't tell me that's the only thing you're after here, Grandma. Haven't you ever heard the phrase, all's well that ends well? Now shut up and get guzzling. I'm gonna drink you under the table. Are you ready, sweetheart?
Seriously?
Gotta be kidding me. Bring it on, Dream Queen.
Yeah, baby!
Dream Queen!
Cheers. Cheers. Cheers.
Wow, you're a fucking lightweight, witch. Though I guess you guys are chugging whiskey.
Yeah, the drink queen reigns supreme. What the hell? But I already drank a ton. How is there this much left?
Can't give up here. I'm so close. Damn, I just need to drink a little bit more.
Naomi, I think you might be underselling it slightly.
I mean, it's just 7 more bottles of whiskey.
I know it seems like a waste, but maybe you should just chuck the vampire's blood out.
Or bring some to the vicar.
Cease this at once.
There we go. Every drop of alcohol is a drop of his blood. Such blasphemy. We would really sully all of humanity by throwing away these sacred waters. I won't allow it. What? Where did you come from? Where there is alcohol, there is God. And where there is God, there is your vicar. Okay. I'm a vicar, Miss Hayward. And yet I struggle to look upon you. I know, I did something bad. I'm sorry, I'm really sorry. But I'll owe you an apology. You're only trying to do what you thought was right. You must accept that fact. Therefore, I must purify my sins with the power of this holy water.
Forgive me, lords, and I have sinned.
Holy shit, he's really hammering it down. Thanks, Vicar. We might just get through this in time. Jeez, he's not even listening. Damn drunk just can't help himself.
Yeah, I played this game too early. Don't offer me the skip button. Alright, here we go. You nervous yuppie? I don't know. Sort of feels like I'm just watching all this play out from behind a screen or something. What was your advice? A little late for that, don't you think? Anyway, check this out. That's my Flamingo account.
Seriously?
Holy crap, 3 million followers. Never seen a number that big before. So no matter what weird shit may be floating through your mind right now, there ain't no turn back, yuppie. Yeah. Got it? Then let's head out to the square. You're the official photographer of this streaming event, remember? It's showtime, sister. Get out there and act like you're ready to do your job. Oh, pretend that I'm playing for the first time. Yeah. I know. Oh, and one more thing. I'm going to let you in on the real journalist's secret to success. When you get to the point where you're thinking, oh no, I'm screwed, that's when you really gotta shine. And in that moment, all you need to do is...
Nope.
I'm not doing the lobster pose.
Lobster!
I'm waiting for when she does have to do the lobster pose. According to a press report released from Morning Bell, the massive media conglomerate based in New York City thinks that it's supposed to be based in New York City. At 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 4 p.m. Green Mountain Time, tonight, they plan to make a shocking, world-changing announcement. So I'm guessing she's from Green Mountain Time, considering most people don't say that in the US. Like, they don't usually care about what time it is in Green Mountain Time. From the small town of Rainy Woods, located in northern England. Oh, I know, Green Mountain Time's England, duh. The details have not been made clear yet, but the press report states the following. Up until this moment, the insular rural town of Rainy Woods has kept a miraculous therapy technique all to themselves. Thanks to the efforts of Morning Bell's research team, this technique has been rediscovered using scientific technology. Rumors are currently circulating online due to the leak that states this therapy has the power to cure late-stage cancer. If this is true, it means the people of Rainy Woods have used tradition as an excuse to stand by and watch thousands of cancer victims die. In response to this, the pediatric cancer specialist commented, claiming this to be inexcusable from any ethical perspective. Other late-stage cancer specialists have also shared similar statements of disapproval. This gave birth to the Open RW movement that is currently escalating on the internet. As we speak, debates continue to rage concerning whether or not late-stage cancer treatment is actually possible. Meanwhile, a massive piece of graffiti art has been spotted on the wall of a hospital in Rainwood, Arkansas. The movement is showing no signs of quieting down, and some fear bigger problems are already on the horizon. Does the miraculous treatment technique that hails from Rainy Woods actually have the power to cure late-stage cancer? Countless eyes from all over the world are now focused on this quaint little town.
Swine!
We're 30 minutes out. Hurry, you miserable subhumans. This ain't good. We're in deep trouble here, sweetheart. Think about it. We end up drinking all of the vampire's blood. Yeah, I know. That's the plan, wasn't it? Take a chill pill, Granny. No, that's not what I mean. Think about it. Really think. That means the bottle's empty right now.
Seriously?
Surely it's only thanks to the good grace of the Lord on high that we haven't been found out by now. What should we do? Don't panic. We just need to fill the keg back up, right? Don't tell me I need to mark the keg. Indeed, we simply need to fill the bottle back up with fake vampire's blood. We'll buy some time then. Go and call that mad scientist over here. Basically, those two are the ones who have been controlling the entire town of Rainy Woods from the shadows. If you want to keep experimenting here, it's definitely in your best interest to introduce yourselves to them. Those two lesser subhumans. Right, first things first. Let's give you a proper welcome.
A toast, if you will.
We've brought the holiest of God's waters with us. Come, let us raise a toast.
Lost your mind.
But the stream is about to begin. What? But I heard that beer is practically like water to you Americans. Not to worry, I've got some of the good gin tucked away around here somewhere. It's practically water to us. So be it. I happen to be using supplements to strengthen my liver.
Behold my genius.
You think this swill could get me drunk? Feast your eyes on the power of science, subhumans. Wow, we actually managed to stop him in his tracks. Now, how are we going to swap in fake vampire's blood?
Naomi, have you forgotten your training in the mountains? You're the one that made the massive beanstalk grow, remember?
Oh yeah. I just thought of something. It might work, but damn it. Why me? No, there's no time to think. I just have to do it. Turn to a dog and pee on the vampire's blood. Just watch out for Dr. Nicholas. He's on the stage, so you'll need to use stealth to avoid detection. Oh my god, cool. Oof, oof. I almost noticed you. Good job. And then now, do I leave or do I need to mark the other one? Oh my god, what is with this detection? Okay, I do need to mark the other one. Okay. Too late, I already marked it. What, is there more? Oh my god, go up the stairs. Okay. Oh no, 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 no. Hide. This guy's hiding? Does. Okay, cool. Oh my god. Oof. Too late. Already did it. Eat all over your stuff. Sorry to interrupt all the mirth. Dr. Anderson, it's about time to go. Wouldn't want you to have to interrupt the stream for a bathroom break. So, you should probably take care of it now.
Ridiculous.
Imbecile. I've already taken a supplement that boosts my bladder control. So long, lesser subhumans. How'd it go? There's no need to worry. I'm sure that Miss Hayward employed her mercurial wit to think of the perfect solution.
Nope.
Not sure I would describe it so eloquently, but just trust me on this one. There's no way the Trinity Incredibilis ray is gonna work now. That means we get to sit back and watch it all come tumbling down. Unless it being powered by P just makes it, like, way worse. We don't know, like, what if it kills them? Yeah. Time for us to see just what sort of the mess the stream ends up as. I hope it doesn't murder anyone.
It's finally time for the experiment to begin. So sorry to keep you all waiting, squirming subhuman rabble of the world. Listen up. Rejoice, for you are about to witness a miraculous new form of medical treatment. In your wildest dreams, or even perhaps your darkest nightmares, you miserable creatures could never possibly imagine the phenomenon you're about to witness today. But in order for you subhumans to fully understand the importance of the experiment I'm about to perform, we must go back to 1940.
Dr. Anderson, let me remind you that capitalist society values evidence over debate. I've prepared a segment to discuss the details of the experiment, complete with its own special flip chart.
Well, if my sponsor is that adamant about it, I suppose there's no harm in adjusting my schedule. Pay close attention, insects of the world. This very moment, Nicholas Anderson is going to change the future of the human race. Behold the power of science. That's odd. Allow me to increase the output.
Ha! What a shambles! They outdid themselves with the spectacle, but it was all a hollow pretense.
If only the great Lizzie Borden could see this. I wonder if the max output level is 42?
But that's impossible! So be it! Full power!
Dreadful, huh?
What is that man doing? This is animal abuse.
I did not expect him to kick them in the face.
Mr. White, you're the resident expert on Rainy Woods history, right? Is it true this dinky little town has been hiding a miraculous cure for late-stage cancer from the world?
Oh, if only. Then my beloved Yvonne would still be here with me right now.
It's a lie? Nothing but a big fat lie?
I'm afraid I'm far too old to have the energy to entertain such hearsay. What I can tell you is, that man there on the stage came up to me and said, "Sell all the land you own to us, Morning Bell News knows exactly how to get the most use out of it. Then he passed me a large contract that already had Mrs. Kelly's signature. But when I politely declined, he tells me, so be it, not like it matters. You subhumans will end up handing over all your land to us for free anyway. Yes, that's what he said.
You saying it was all just some heinous conspiracy? That the miraculous treatment Morning Bell News advertised was nothing but a bald-faced lie?
They were trying to use this town to suck up people's cash with some phony medical facility. Then, they tried to push the hashtag OpenRW movement so you'd sell your land for cheap. They wanted Rainy Woods to be the most hated place on Earth.
That's what all this ruckus was for? Woo! Scary stuff, huh?
As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, this little country town is clean, peaceful. Frankly, it looks like your regular middle-of-nowhere town to me. Yet some big corporation spent a ton of money trying to crush this town using fake news. You're gonna let them get away with this? Your town might be next. Think about it. Any one of you suffer the same fate. It's time for us to rise up. Forget the hashtag OpenRW movement.
Now, it's hashtag SaveRW. Save Rainy Woods from fake news. Lobster!
Had to sneak it in there. Breaking news. The #1 trending hashtag has just switched over to SaveRW. People all over the world are rising up and advocating to save Rainy Woods. These masses are standing up to the hoaxes and monopolistic evil foisted upon them by those in power.
Tech team, what are you waiting for? Cut the cord! Stop the stream! I said stop the stream! What? It's going to take time to shut everything down? You useless morons! Just pull the wires out! Right now! Nicholas! Either end this stupid laser beam party of yours right now, or get ready to defend yourself in court when I sue you to the moon and back! Well, which will it be? Surely your genius brain can work that out!
I just need my experiment to succeed. If it succeeds, then everything will.
Dr. Nicholas Anderson! That's it. Right here, right now, you're fired! Next time you see my face is in the courtroom!
What?
As for you, tech idiots, if you don't want to end up the same way as him, then stop the damn stream already! Blow the generator if you have to!
But that sounds really dangerous.
That stuff is expensive. I don't want to be responsible for breaking it.
The manual said to never stop a stream, even if you're getting flamed. All publicity is good publicity. Subhuman. It was you! You did this, didn't you? Subhuman. How dare you? How dare you turn me into content without my permission?
Fucking wrecked.
Lobster! Damn you! I hope you subhumans rot in hell!
You think I'm gonna let you go?
You! Do something, you imbecilic blockhead! That subhuman over there has yet to pay off her debt. Now get over there and do your job!
Yeah!
When that great lump kidnapped me, he said to me, don't worry. The insanity this company's been up to will definitely catch up with them one day. And yet, he didn't help you lot out when you were trying to stop the insanity. Honestly, nothing worse than a pathetic yes man.
Get him!
This town scares me.
Says the woman who brought the wrath of the internet mob on a massive news corporation.
Guess you're right.
You're the one responsible for this? Don't think you won, little girl. You miserable excuse for a journalist.
Oh no, I know I didn't win. But the people of Rainy Woods did.
Screw you! I'm going to get my army of lawyers and crush you like the tiny, insignificant, pathetic punk you are! Great work, Naomi. Just leave the rest to me. I'll email you later.
I didn't expect Lucy to have a voice.
This the part where we get the happily ever after?
Lobster! We did it, Yuppie. We kicked their freaking asses. You know, the first time I saw you, I had a feeling you'd rise up to kick some ass someday. But you also seemed like the ultimate chowderhead, so I wasn't sure which way it was gonna go. Should have known my intuition was right on the mark.
I'm amazed you can say all that with a straight face.
Well, you've still got room for improvement, a whole yacht load of improvement. So I'm gonna give you a little advice as your mentor here. The most important thing for you to learn is how to walk away from all the assholes in the world. Otherwise, they'll just trick you into a big pile of debt again.
Okay.
But enough about that. We should be celebrating right now. You, me, all the pumpkins, we frickin' did it! Hey, Yuppie, what are you doing?
Walking away from
Yes!
an asshole. Just
Yes!
like you taught me. Later.
Lobster!
So like, please walk away and call him an asshole. Also welcome back, Casey. Several days later. The truth behind the man. Dr. Nicholas Anderson is an animal lover. One woman and her radical town renewal project. Now that is a great picture of her. Let me... wait. There we go. Screenshot that. I feel like I'm going to be using that face for an emote. The world speaks out. You've gone too far this time. Once freelance journalist and what she was able to accomplish. Oh, one freelancer. It's not once freelance. Dark rumors circulating animal welfare organizations. Directors of Morning Bell News resign amidst allegations. Not recommended for the faint of heart. My trip to the infamous town of Rainy Woods. An age in which video evidence means absolutely nothing. Major social media services delete all traces of Rainy Woods. Scandal videos. I still don't know who murdered her. this really the ending you wanted? Who cares? It's not like I started this job because I really wanted to. Alright then, if you're fine with it, then so am I. Meanwhile, I'm gonna keep my eye on the whole Save RW situation and see how it all pans out. I'll be saying sayonara to this town pretty soon. I mean, not like I'm gonna find anyone posting stuff about Save RW here. What are you gonna do? I don't know, I'm still thinking. Figured you'd say that. Well, just make your journey of self-discovery make your journey of self-discovery doesn't make sure your journey of self-discovery doesn't take your whole life. Oh, enjoy that, Casey. Life's a lot shorter than you may think it is. Later, Chowderhead. So long, Lobster.
After the stream, Morning Bell News' stock price crashed. All of the management were prosecuted and resigned, with CEO Flora Kelly at the forefront. Meanwhile, Naomi signed a special contract with the new managers. As part of that, Morning Bell bought Naomi's Flamingo account for a hell of a lot of money. In return, Naomi announced to the world that the entire stream was all just a fiction of her creation. She claims she staged the broadcast in an attempt to revitalize the small town of Rainy Woods. And so, with Naomi's confession, the curtain was finally closed on the incident. At long last, Naomi managed to pay off her debt, and still had a nice amount left over from the sale. Obviously, such an admission meant she had to give up her role as a journalist.
I'll go sit.
Drinking this early in the day? Seems like you're really living the high life now, Naomi Hayward.
Good day.
But beer simply doesn't fit your character. I can't think of anyone else who would look better drinking absinthe right now.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, just tell me what you want already. Came to thank you on behalf of the entire town. Everyone's grateful for what you did, and as their representative, I feel it only suitable that I pass it on directly. Thank you so much for all your help.
Seriously?
Wait, hold on. I'm the one who caused all the trouble to happen in the first place. You shouldn't be thanking me. I should still be apologizing. Are you mental? You aren't the only person Morning Bell News could have sent here.
Indeed.
I sent someone with class, education. Someone smart, resilient, hardworking, accomplished, charismatic, quick-witted, or a total unscrupulous person for all we know. Yeah, I guess you're right. You very well could have acted like a smart person had you wanted to. You chose justice right up to the very end. Even if it did happen due to ephemeral happenstance, that's still enough for you to deserve our gratitude. Happenstance, huh? Yeah, who am I to say? Naomi Happenstance Hayward. Humans are just like poems. Something born from the miasma, purely out of coincidence. That is what we call poetry. That is what we call life. You should be proud that within that something you are able to find something good. Just never let up with the cheese, do you? Now that you've had more than your share of compliments, Miss Halfwit Drink Queen, where do you plan to go from here? Don't you think it's about time you took a step forward when it comes to taking back your life? Exactly. Now that you are a person of means, you can't possibly spend all your days submerged in a pub. Yeah, I know. I'm just stuck on the ultimate decision. Ultimate decision? Yeah, the ultimate goddamn hellhole of decisions.
That's right, Naomi. Just as you said, this is your ultimate decision. You've gained a lot while in this town, even learned some things, but you've also lost a lot, haven't you? It's time for this tale to come to an end. But which decision, which ending, is the right one?
Keep the town protected.
Yeah.
Alright, I made my decision. I'm not doing anything. This is just how fast the credits are. Okay.
5 days on from the stream, and hardly anyone was making posts using #SaveRW anymore. Though later, some occultish kind of groups could be seen using it for their own purposes. Their posts mostly revolved around Cortana, the glowing moss, and the vampire's blood. These have got to be out-of-place artifacts, they'd say, although it rarely caught on. And when a #SaveRW-centric blog posted snippets from a Morning Bell News article, those small groups were completely snuffed out as well. In those Morning Bell snippets, it basically said that Cortana, the glowing moss, and the vampire's blood could all be proven using modern science.
I've really enjoyed this game.
All those occulty types couldn't rely on the hashtag to support their theories anymore. And they gradually moved on to #LobsterPose.
See, if it wasn't for the fact that, like, emotes need to be square, I would totally make Lobster Pose one of my emotes.
Alright, lads and ladies, raise your hand if you're not here.
Good grief. How do you expect them to do that? Let's hurry up and get going already before my pies get cold.
Let us begin this celebratory banquet at once. First, a round of applause for this town's new hero and the sponsor of this grand feast, Naomi Hayward. Well done.
I would ask for a toast, but before that, I have a very important announcement to make.
No one cares.
Sorry, but once the drinking starts, no one will listen, especially our guest of honor.
All of the money that Miss Hayward donated to our town will be used now and forever in protecting its secrets.
And as thanks, we hereby declare that Naomi Hayward is now an honorary citizen of Rainy Woods.
Congrats, Miss Honorary Citizen!
I always knew great things awaited you, Dame Hayward.
Now then, on to the toast.
Benedict, if you would please lead us.
We are gathered here today, and I really have only one thing left to say. Cheers!
That's a good toast. But who murdered Elizabeth? Is that Elizabeth standing in the belfry? Congratulations on completing Rainy Woods route. Naomi ended up losing her status as a journalist due to the Rainy Woods incident, but thanks to a certain crafty someone at Morning Bell, she managed to get her Flamingo account back. At one moment, she had gone over 3 million followers, a far cry from what she's got now, but still more than enough for someone like her, right? Now she just needs to keep uploading photos so that that steady stream of emotes doesn't dry up. With a little hard work, she might end up becoming yet another global influencer who lives in the middle of nowhere. I still believe in you, Naomi.
And so, she became penniless yet again.
Oh, that's right. I'm dead broke again. Should have kept a little for myself instead of getting carried away and saying I donated all.
Naomi, it's a fact of life that money comes and goes. Having wealth can bring richness to life. But what if you come to rely on it, eh? Go sod it. Who cares? As long as you're happy. Right, that's me done, I suppose. From here on, the story is yours to tell. Whatever happens though, Naomi, have a good life.
That's the name of the game.
Chasing pointless gossip in the middle of nowhere. Maybe this is the career most suited for me. Oh, but Miss Naomi, do be careful not to drink too much. What? You're...
Explain game.
The last one left the special running shoes with you.
The last one? Your series of clones?
Thank you. I knew that going to Fancy and Bunny was the right choice. I feel like I could run a whole marathon in these. But you're... Oh, and you're free to keep using your house in Rainy Woods however you please. It seems like everyone still has some favours to ask of you too. And perhaps there are even a few mysteries left for you to solve. I just hope you know you are free to stay in our town as long as it suits you. But I saw you. You... It wasn't a dream, was it? Happiness is something that travels from person to person. And this is Rainy Woods, the happiest town in the world. Does that make sense? What?
No, there's raising more questions.
Woods is the happiest town in the world? Happiness is something that travels from person to person? Who cares? C'est la vie! Goddamn
Okay, and there's the actual credits. Again, fucking loved the game. It's so fucking crazy. I know I skipped basically like all the side stuff. But I mean, I don't know what I was expecting from a Swery game. Swery makes some of the weirdest shit. But I enjoyed all of it. It's so much fun. Just getting thrown for a loop every cutscene. Just raising more questions. But, you know, I loved this game. It was totally worth backing. Yeah, he made Deadly Premonition. Made Deadly Premonition, Deadly Premonition 2. I think there's another one that's like D3 or something like that. It's like, yeah, but I think D3 was the odd one out in that he was told to make it weird from the get-go. Like, they're like, well, people really enjoy Deadly Premonition because of how weird it is. So put your weirdness into this. So it was that kind of like he was trying to make it weird versus doing what he wanted to do. Whereas, like, this is weird, but this is what he wanted to do from the get-go. But, oh, that was fun. That was fun. I am probably going to take a small break just to get another game set up and also eat real fast. It'll probably be about like 5 minutes. But I do want to finish out the credits first. I feel like that's kind of due if I'm streaming, that I should at least finish out the credits. Plus, the song's good. I'm enjoying the song. But yeah, I don't know exactly what I'm gonna play next. As in, like, for the next hour. But yeah. It was weird that they put like all the great songs at the end of the game, though. Like, the regular music was fine. They put all the great songs at the very end of the game. Okay, I guess now I skip because I think this is the end. Photo evidence 2. Impossible to complete. What's that mean? Okay. Shrine missions, none. The shrine missions now? I can't be completed because Morning Bell News doesn't exist anymore. But yeah, I am. Who the fuck are you? Oh, Swery. What Hey, what are you doing here? I'm a special reward for Kickstarter backers. Hoot.
Yeah.
So I can't talk to you. Don't understand? That's perfectly fine with me. Hoot. Oh yeah. You have to. There was like a certain level, and you could have dinner with Swery in the game. But yeah, let me put on some music and pause. Let's go with this one. But I'll be right back.